Okay, so in this video, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of our course site. And the first thing I want to say is just that this is the very first semester that any of us at Hostos are using Brightspace as opposed to Blackboard as our learning management system. So this platform is going to be new to you, just like it's going to be new to me. So I've been teaching online for 15 years, but this is the very first semester I'm using Brightspace, so things may be a bit rocky or may not display correctly, or the structure may be jumbled. If you're confused, reach out. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that the course site is orderly and that you are able to get through it. But don't hesitate to reach out and be like, I am confused. I don't know what's going on with the course site, because there's a possibility that I did something wrong. Okay, so this is the homepage for Hostos' learning management system. All of your courses will be over here in this My Courses widget. So our course has this abstract art image that I've chosen as its key. So when you see that, you can click on it to come into our course site, and this is our course site. So whereas Blackboard had the menu along the left-hand side, in Brightspace it's along the top here. And so you can see there are different links that take you to the different parts of the course website. So there's content, assignments, quizzes, discussions, class progress, grades, class list, and then tools and college resources. So the most important things on this homepage when you first enter are the announcements over here. So every week I'll send at least one announcement, but a lot of weeks I'll send more than one. They'll appear here with the newest one on top, and you'll also get an email. It's important you read these emails, you read the announcements, because this is one of my main ways of communicating with you in this online class is through the announcements. I'll go over what we're going to be doing this week. I'll go over what we have done, any general feedback for assignments. I'll send reminders about what is due when. If there are any changes that I have to make to the course along the way, I'll let you know through announcements. Announcements are a really key way of our communication. So you can see there is this introductory announcement that I sent out earlier today that gives you a sense of what's going on and what you need to do for this first short week. The main area of this course is content. So if you click on content, you can see this is where you can see the syllabus and the course information. You can see professor information right here. It includes how to get in touch with me and the best ways to contact me. And I'll just say quickly that I created a WhatsApp group for this class that you can access the invitation for right here. It's also in the announcement that I sent out, and it's also in the week 1 folder. It's a really good idea to join this WhatsApp group. Online classes are great because they allow for increased flexibility for you and for me, but they can lack a sense of community that you get in a face-to-face classroom. So I created this WhatsApp group as a way to have a community for you to be able to ask me casual questions, like if you're confused about what is due today or about an assignment, or there is a problem with the website, you can let me know through WhatsApp. I tend to respond much faster to WhatsApp than I do to email, and you can always send me a direct message as well. But it's also a way that you and your student and the other students can talk casually about things. You can get to know each other. You can send thoughts about what's going on in the world, like the new election, etc. It's a place where you can get a sense of each other and of me as a human instead of just as people on, a website, is like robots. So the other thing that to note here is my office location is in B520 on campus. My office hours are Tuesday and Thursday from 1 to 3. Sorry if you can hear my daughter crying in the background. I will be there in person, but I will also be available on WhatsApp at that time, but also on Zoom. So you can come to office hours either virtually or in person. And the Zoom link is here. Zoom virtual office. So you can come here during my office hours. Also, if we make an appointment to meet, you can come here to the virtual office to get the Zoom link. The most important part of this course site is the weekly folders. So in the weekly folders for each week, right now there's only week 1 and week 2. You'll only be able to see 1 or 2 weeks in advance, is everything you need to do to complete that week. So you can see it's organized by the week with dates. There are goals and assignments, and then for each week there will be this list of things to do that week in order that you can look at, and then any links for the videos or the assignments or the activities will all be in this folder for that week. So the weekly folders this is where you're going to spend the most of your time in this class. The course reader and manifold info. So this is a zero textbook course. That means that you do not have to buy any textbooks. Instead, we'll be using digital texts on a platform in a reader on a platform called Manifold. So I've created this document that walks you through what Manifold is, how you create an account, and a big part of the work that you do in this class that you're graded for is annotations. So instead of talking about the texts in class, we're going to be talking about the text through annotations. And Manifold is just the platform that I built the texts on, and it allows you to do these collaborative annotations. So I'll tell you more about how the annotations will work next week in my video, but this week what I'm asking you to do is learn about Manifold, create a Manifold account, and then join our reading group. So the reading group is where you're going to do those annotations, and that'll become clearer next week also. Okay, so that's the course reader manifold info, and that's linked also in the week 1 folder, is linked right to that page of the course reader on manifold info. Videos and instructions on this page, I've started with including a video on Google Drive to save and submit your essays, so you can use Google Drive as your writing platform, and also basic MLA formatting and in-text citations and works cited. Over the course of the semester, when something comes up and I want to point you to, and these are just videos that I created over the years for my online classes, I'll link them here and I'll point you to them when you need them. And then there's a link down here to the Writing Center. The Writing Center is a place where there are peer tutors who can help you with your writing. It is such a great asset, and they will really help you with your assignments. They can help you with any stage of assignment that you want. So it could be brainstorming, it could be understanding the assignment, it could be revising the assignment. You could make a standing appointment so that like every Tuesday or every other Tuesday at 2, you go in and have a half hour to work with a writing tutor. Make use of this. It will improve your grades. You will be happy. It is free, and you also can get extra credit for doing this if you have your tutor send me a report of your meeting. Okay, so then these other things, assignments. This is where major assignments, like your first essay, will appear, and you can submit assignments through here, although they will also be linked through the weekly folders. We're not doing quizzes. I'm going to actually delete that, pretend it's not there. Discussions. This is where you can find the Q&A forum, although you can also, I recommend using WhatsApp for Q&A just because it is, you'll get faster responses. And then the week 1 discussion boards, any discussion boards that we'll be doing, you can access here, but again, they'll also be linked in the weekly folders. Class progress and grades is where you'll be able to see your grades and get the feedback that I've given you. And then there are also the tools list and college resources that you can check out, particularly this New York Times subscription and Wall Street Journal subscription. As Hosto students, you get free New York Times and Wall Street Journal subscriptions. You should definitely take advantage of that. Okay, so for this week, what I'm asking you to do is, when you enter the course, go to content, and then go to the weekly folders and click on week 1. And so you can see what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to watch video introducing yourself to this course, review the course site and materials, create your Manifold account and join the reading group, and introduce yourself to your classmates on the discussion board. So the graded assignments are that you create your Manifold account and join the reading group, which I'll be able to see that you've done. It's just, did you do it or did you not do it? You'll get credit for that. And then also a discussion board where you are introducing yourself and responding to 2 of your classmates. And then below that, and this is how every unit will be structured, there's a list of how to complete the unit step by step. Then there is the videos, which you can watch there by clicking that. Then there is the week 1 discussion board. So here's the prompt, and you click on it. You go in, you can start a new thread. And I should say, you can type your answer in here, but you can also scroll down and click record. So you can record a video or record audio instead of text, and that could be really fun, a fun way for you to get to know each other if instead of typing you do an audio or a video recording. And so you would just click on this, click record video or audio. You have to give the permissions for it to be able to access your mic and your camera, and then you'll just click post. And that will be your discussion board. Oops, I went back too far. And then here's the link to the Manifold, to reading about Manifold and creating your Manifold account. All right, so that's what you're going to do for week 1. That's due by Sunday. Every week you'll have the assignments. Usually it's on Monday, but this week is a short week, so it starts Wednesday, and then it ends on Sunday. So every week your assignments are due on Sunday by midnight. And that's it. So let me know if you have any questions. Next week, I'll go over in more detail how to do the collaborative annotations. This is from week 2. I'll walk you through that so that it's not overwhelming. And I'm looking forward to working with you all. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the discussion boards and on Slack if you have any questions.